Each day is full of decisions. One of the first ones we make each morning is, will this be another Groundhog Day or a day full of possibility and potential? It's a small decision, and just one of many we'll be making throughout our day.
Morning, Squiddy. Little furball. Ready some breakfast?
After my last meeting, parent passed away. I was suddenly thrown into a world of uncertainty. For the past dozen or so years, every day seemed the same, except for occasional surprises. Whether I knew it or not, I'd fallen into a routine that I didn't consciously choose. This reminds me of those superhero movies or stories where the main character's ordinary world is a comfortable beige. Then something happens, and everything falls apart. Like when Neo gets that phone call, or when Luke finds out that he needs to save the princess. But despite this call to adventure, they'd rather stay in their vanilla world, to stick to what they know, maybe just stay in bed. I felt a bit like that at first. I thought about staying in Southern California and make the best of the world I'd known. Then I asked the question, what if? What if I went where I've always wanted to go? What if I finally explored the Pacific Northwest? Somewhere for a number of years I've wanted to spend more time. How could I make that happen? Don't get me wrong, it wasn't a simple matter of asking one question, making one decision, and poof, I'm here. But sometimes asking one question, making one decision leads to another, then another, and the next thing you know, you're in motion. Since last year, I've been house sitting for different families, watching their furry loved ones. As you can imagine, each house sit comes with a different set of unique challenges and pop-ups. With so much uncertainty, having a morning routine grounds me, provides some stability when everything else feels so unpredictable. Sure, I can talk about how this helps regulate our mind-body connection, improves mental clarity and all that. But going back to how many decisions we need to make each day, one of the simple truths is that while the demands on our attention is infinite, our ability to respond isn't. So unless we free up our minds by making a routine of smaller decisions, we find that there's no space left to deal with bigger ones. Years ago, I used to wonder what Emerson meant when he said that the fullest consistency is the hobgoblin of little minds. To me, it means that having routines doesn't mean you're chained to them. You always have a choice. What works for now may not work later. At the moment, I'm traveling alone, but what happens when I need to consider someone else? I don't know. Right now, I'm writing one chapter at a time. Thanks for joining me. I look forward to hearing where you're at on your journey.